Good evening, this is Mike from Redcat Technologies. We are showing here one of the new Chimera vehicles that's a 1/5 scale from Redcat Racing. You kind of get a relation here, as to size. It is, a gas 30cc vehicle, one of our popular models, which is a takeoff of the XT and the XB, chassis for the most part. Very solid build, very solid performer. What we're doing today is we're going to do a Jetpro tuned pipe upgrade for this vehicle. Let people get an idea of the time involvement for this installation and how to go about the installation. It is a very tight fit. We do not have much room to work, and when Dino from Jetpro, who does these designs on the tuned pipes, as his livelihood, his business, he ran into some pretty tight cornering with the pipe. In any event, the pipe that comes with the vehicle is right here, and I went ahead and just popped the 2 header bolts off, so it literally pops right out. I'm going to pull the pipe to the side for now, so you get an idea of the room that you have in the compartment here on the Chimera. Okay, now with the Jetpro Tuned pipe, basically what you're going to get, this is what you receive in the mail. You get, let's pop the pipe out here. You're going to get a basic instruction sheet. For the most part, it's very self-explanatory, but I'm going to guide you through the setup for this. Some people are better seeing things done than trying to read, about it being done, and I'm one of those people. So yeah, you will get a Jetpro Tuned pipe. You're going to get your header bolts here, and you're going to get a gasket. As usual, with any tuned pipe, we recommend using a Loctite. I grabbed just one of our, basic blue Loctites. Some people use red. Whatever your demon is, go ahead and add it, but make sure you do use a Loctite. Let it set, preferably 24 hours, to get a good set on the tuned pipe before you run it. First and foremost, what we're going to do, we're going to, and bear with me, I'm the only one here this evening, so I'm doing this one-handed, showing you, how this is done. We're going to pull the, original header pipe, out of the coupler that comes with it here. The coupler, as you would suspect, is going to be installing right here, your exhaust manifold. It's going to be installing here. Don't forget to put your gasket in place. Obviously, you're going to need your gasket. And we're going to go ahead and put Loctite and screw our header in. Okay, we got the header put on, screwed that in. That was the next step. Obviously, we're going to come in here with the exhaust, and it's going to mount in here accordingly. We're going to have to fit it in correctly, and you're going to go ahead, of course, pop your support connectors here off, and you'll go ahead and feed them through the screw hole that's already here in the chassis. I'll go ahead and do that next. Obviously, if you see what I've done here, you need to remember to bring, the pipe up and under the roll cage here. It's going to exhaust, down here. We'll show you here shortly, completed after we install the coupler here and take a Phillips screwdriver and tighten it in place. And of course, have our mount installed. Okay, we're pretty much done installing the tuned pipe. We basically had Installed the pipe within the coupler here just as easily as sliding it in. Tightened up the Phillips head screws. You see in there you've got two. You want to tighten those up. Keep in mind, you're going to have to watch your distance here. The metal at the top of the pipe, it gets very hot, and you've got your plastic top of the roll cage there. Obviously, you do not have the pipe installed correctly. If you can lift this pipe, you should not be able to even force this pipe up into the bar there. That means you do not have the coupler installed fully down and tightened correctly. And also, if you come back here and look at the mount that the pipe connects to the roll cage on, if this is not mounted correctly, you're going to cause the top of the pipe here to come in connection with the chassis. To make sure you've done the installation correctly, if you look here at the connector, both of the metal grommets here, I hope I'm showing you enough detail here, will be on top. That whole section will be on top of the chassis, and the screw will go straight through your metal grommets and your large washers here into the bottom down here. I'm going to kind of go, curse me for the sideways view here, but you can see all you've got down there at the bottom is one little tiny washer and the screw. You need to screw that, of course, tightly in place. If that is not tight, you are going to cause a situation where the top of the pipe here could come into contact and cause you to damage the roll cage. Worst case scenario, you melt some plastic up here. But why do that when you don't have to do it? The fit is precision. If you look over here at the outlet on the exhaust, you've got plenty of room here. You probably have a half an inch on the roll cage here. See how tight that is? I can move it up and down. There is no movement of the pipe. If you've got movement where that pipe is movement, you do not have that installed correctly. So just be cautious of that when you're installing the pipe. And of course, there's plenty of room down here for the exhaust where you're not getting in the way of any of your plastic. No fuel is going to be coming in contact with plastic that can melt or be deformed by heat. Dino did an exceptional job with the exhaust on the Chimera. So in a nutshell, very good job, well designed exhaust. You do need to take the time to install it correctly, and if you have any worries or concern about heat up here, with your top of the roll cage, just go ahead and put some electrical tape. You can go to AutoZone or any automotive store, and you can see here, you can lift up the Lexan body here. It's not that tight. Go ahead and pop it off. You got 4 screws up here if you want to, and just wrap it in electrical tape there if you have a concern about melting that top piece. When in doubt, take the extra step and get it done. Okay, I'm going to continue with this installation with a silencer, a Jetpro silencer. Dino from Jetpro has designed a silencer for the pipe. Those that don't know, Jetpro pipes, 100% American made in Washington State. Lifetime warranty, no questions asked. If you go out, roll this vehicle, damage it, bang it, dent the pipe, it would take a lot because it's solid steel and chromed. Send it back to Dino. He will do his best to get it back in a 100% operational situation for you and have it back at you ASAP. You can't beat that warranty. You buy a Chinese pipe, You're lucky to get it on screwed down without putting dents in it, because they're made out of cheap aluminum. And any of you professionals out there and others alike that have researched on the forum, you know what you're getting into. Basically, okay, what we're looking at here, this is the silencer kit. Some of you guys want power. You want to throw a tune pipe on. You know, you're probably going to increase horsepower on this vehicle, power to weight ratio and whatnot, by 25 to 30%. It is a drastic increase. Sure, you're blowing, you know, $150 on a tune pipe, but some of us like that overkill. I can say I'm one of those guys. But if your area demands, you know, you knock down the noise a little bit, you can do that with the Jetpro silencer without losing any of your gained horsepower, or any noticeable horsepower, I should say. You know, it does come with everything needed. You get your silencer, you get your coupler, and you get your tie-down straps. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the package, and we're going to install this. It's another couple minute job. If you spent 5 minutes on the tune pipe, you're probably going to spend, you know, 2 or 3 minutes on your coupler here. So let's go ahead and do this. That way you can see what this vehicle looks like with the silencer. We enjoy these here in Virginia on our tracks at Araya Technologies, and it does not hamper the performance noticeably, and it's well worth an area where you've got people complaining about noise. You know, well worth it. Okay, we have the Jetpro silencer out of the pack, the coupler and the straps. Basically, what you're going to do to connect the silencer to the Chimera here, it's going to fit in. Let's see if I can get a better angle for you. It's going to fit in here just like this. If you look underneath here, you come up on the underside of the vehicle, it fits up under here. Directly below it will attach to where your there we go, the bottom of where your tune pipe clamps onto the vehicle. It will fit in there nice and neatly. Yeah, kind of even, you know, hidden in there. Looks like it belongs. And if you look here, that is where your fuel coupling tube, or exhaust coupling tube I should say, is going to come through and attach. I will go ahead and hook that up to give you an idea. Like I said, you know, you should have this done in 3 to 4 minutes. No biggie. You just unscrew the original screw and nut there that came with your Jetpro, and we will mount the silencer right in place. Here we go. And we're also going to do a video where we're measuring noise levels, you know, before and after the silencer, to give you an idea, you know, from 1 yard away, the noise difference, and we will, you know, try it perhaps at 50 foot away to give you an idea of what idle sounds like, and what wide open throttle, you know, sounds like, the difference on these two. Okay, we do have the exhaust coupler in here. You can see, you look down here, very simple connection, connected to the bottom here of the coupler that Dino throws in with the kit. Fits very snug and tight. You can see, you know, we got plenty of clearance here on the top here as well. And as we come over here, the pipe fits with plenty of room to spare all the way around. It does not come into contact with any plastic, so you're not worried about touching and melting plastic here. So all in all, a very, very well thought out design. to get you that in-game experience that you're looking at. Well, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the installation here. Feel free to ask any questions on the posting that you might have in concerns with this. Good day, and until next time, peace.